This is a microwave. I'm not sure how old it is, but possibly during this video I'll find the date on it. This is a little Litton microwave. These started being produced in the 60s and stopped in the 80s, so this could be anywhere from that range. This microwave isn't like the newer ones. There is no turntable on the inside. On the top, there is this. There is a fan inside the compartment here that blows air out, spinning this. This is where the magnetron is, inside this hole. There's like a piece of plastic that goes in here to cover up this part. This part is not exposed to the magnetron when it's running. You will never see that. I removed that piece for cleaning. On the top here, it has a model number and serial numbers on it. But at the end, it says manufacture date. It is completely smudged away. I cannot tell when it was manufactured. You can kind of make out May, but you can't see what year it was made. There is some surface rust here that could probably be patched up with some paint. I bought this because it's old and I haven't seen a microwave like this. This is the older ones. When your food's done cooking, it actually has a bell instead of an electronic buzzer. It has a dial for you can set your time. If you put it beyond this point, it will start going backwards. It has all your different times of when to cook stuff. Now to the back of the microwave, it says caution, do not operate without all panels in place. Meaning these older microwaves, unlike the newer ones, could be maintained by a serviceman or even the homeowner. This is a plastic panel that I am going to remove so you can see what's inside. I've just removed 5 screws. And there's 2 slots that you're going to slide out. This is either an intake or where it blows air out. Okay, that is where it blows it out, because this is the intake. You can see it's all dusty. This is going to slide out. It says danger, high voltage, disconnect main power source and discharge capacitor before servicing. It says that because the capacitor holds a big jolt of power to start the unit, just like old-fashioned TVs. This is the capacitor right here. I can see it in there. This would come off where you could maintenance it. I can see the big transformer. What you're looking at now with these ribs and the 2 magnets would be the magnetron. That's what makes the electromagnetic and the radiation for the microwave. I'm not going to open this part any further. And this other part I did open earlier. You can see the bottom here. The only screws that you'd remove are the 4 on the outside. And then this whole thing drops with some wires hanging out. Just make sure the wires don't get broken off. But this is for you can service anything that's pretty much in the top. This part drops down. That's what the big screws are. Those are holding on the transformer here. Everything else is in here. The wire comes out the bottom. Newer microwaves, it would come out the back. Everything here is nice metal, and it's crimped around the edge, so this part does not come off unless you forced it off. I don't know what this is. These wires here, I think that definitely has something to do with the capacitor, or maybe that's grounding because it just comes onto here. I'm not sure what that is. If you know what it is, please comment below if you know what this wire is. I could probably figure it out, but this microwave, I'm not looking to destroy it. I want to keep it because it's older and unusual to see these days. I'm gonna replace this cover, and I'll show the microwave with that plastic internal part installed. It was removed for cleaning. Just gonna tighten the 5 screws. In the last few minutes, I took the time, I went over this, I cleaned everything inside here. That's why it looks much more clean in here. This rust won't affect the operation of the microwave. Just like, did you ever see the videos where someone will put like a cockroach in the microwave, it crawls over into the corner but doesn't die? Because stuff that's in the corners doesn't really get affected by that. Okay, to cover up the surface, here's this piece here. To get it in there, you kind of got to bend it a little to get it to fit in here. I'll show it when it's in place. It covers up the fan. There we go. It covers up the magnetron and everything. I'm not sure if this makes a difference, but I wasn't going to try turning it on without it. Maybe this is a barrier for the metal fan. But you can see everything. It's pretty clean in here now. I'm going to test it tonight with some food, and I'll probably just put it in storage. Not really going to use it. I just bought it because it's just part of history that this is what microwaves used to look like. This thing, compared to a brand new microwave, I took apart a microwave that was manufactured in 2010, just a few months ago, for its parts. The parts inside that look exactly the same as these. It's not like an old anything. Magnetrons and everything, they haven't really changed, just the body. Because the new microwaves, it's not this heavy steel. The new ones would dent. These, you can actually put things on them. Our new microwave, when the thing's running, the sides are rattling because the sheet metal is so thin. The microwave's plugged in now. That vent was a discharge vent. The other one was the intake. When this thing runs, the floor gets warm. I guess it's made to, because there's like a special thing on here and they siliconed it on. I guess the bottom's made to get warm. I put a potato in here for 30 seconds. It did heat up, so it does work. It doesn't have any kind of problems. This thing has no buzzer. I thought it was going to be one of the microwaves that goes ding. It does not. It starts up. It's not that loud. It has no internal light that I know of because I took it apart. I couldn't find any kind of light socket. So I don't even know why it has a window. Maybe it's just something I didn't see. But as far as I know, there's no light in here.